Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Um, Lieutenant O'Hara, the new commander of the Community Service Division. Uh, Officer Salvati, he's been doing community policing work and working with the kids in the schools for quite some time. And retired Lieutenant Borgioli is working, manning the substation every morning. Thank you for having me. I've been the chief now for about 7 months. It's been a very rewarding experience, and the support from the community, the city officials, the department, and the mayor's office has been outstanding. We had a lot of things going on in the past 6 months. I reorganized the whole department. We have a lot of people retiring. We had a huge amount of promotions, and we have some more promotions coming up. So everybody's kind of shifted into a new job and a new position, and things are starting to come together, and there'll be a lot more changes as the spring comes out. One of my main priorities is staffing. We're trying to hire more officers. It's a long, tedious process. We have 10 ready to go. We only have 3 academy spots. We wait every day to hope some more academy spots open up. So that's been a huge hurdle to overcome, and hopefully we'll get them all in the academy by May. Like I said, since I became chief, I've worked on expanding the community service division. I made it its own division. Lieutenant O'Hara's in charge of it. Right now, Officer Salvati works under her, and she has all the school resource officers. And we hope to expand it further as we get more officers. In the future, Amy will be our next captain on the Revere Police Department. Captain Reardon will be retiring shortly. We've worked together 31 years, and it's going to be a sad moment for me. I was his right-hand man when he was the chief for 9 years, and he's been very helpful to me, and he'll be leaving, and hopefully Amy will fill his shoes and continue the tradition. Another thing that has been very important to me is accountability, and I've emphasized to the officers about being respectful to the citizens and trying to help them, not taking the short route on a call, but go above and beyond and not just respond to the problem, but try to solve the problem. So it's been a learning curve. We're getting there. It'll get better as time goes on. Another thing that's been very important to me is to get back to people. I get tons of emails, and I try to return every call and every email. Almost every night before I go to bed, I'm clearing out my emails, and every week that goes by, you get more and more emails. So I can just imagine what the mayor goes through with the emails. We hope to beef up traffic enforcement. We have traffic grants. We've been doing traffic enforcement, but I realize traffic's a huge problem in the city, but there's only so much we can do. The roads were not built for this type of traffic, so we've made some changes. We're trying to mitigate things, change some streets to one-way. So a little at a time, we're making some changes. I want to give credit to the mayor for the opiate office, Sudi. We've been working hand in hand with them. They're doing some tremendous work. They've helped a lot of people. We're trying to be a partner with them. Anything we can do to help them out. Julia, Nikki, Chris, the whole staff, Carrie Ann, they really, really go above and beyond. And they've helped a lot of people in need. And Mr. Mayor, you deserve a lot of credit for starting that and funding it. And it is making a difference. Maybe not as much as we want, but we're getting there. Another thing that we're trying to do is get more involved with the youth in the community. Jerry's always been involved with the younger grade kids. He goes to all the schools. He gives stranger danger talks. But now we're trying to get the older kids, middle school and high school. Amy's been working with the school resource office to expand. Joe Singer, outstanding all the school resource officers are outstanding. But he started this half-day hoops program, and it's really taken off. Amy actually wrote a grant that we put in to, I believe, to UL, and I hope we get it funded because it's a really good program, and we're helping a lot of kids. And so we are making a difference. So those are some of the goals. I don't want to spend the whole night talking. Amy's going to give a little presentation, and Jerry's going to say a few words. And I want to thank Carl for all his work, manning the substation and helping all the people that come in, giving them information and guidance and direction. So before I sit down, does anyone have any questions? And also, I have Lee Nugent here, our domestic violence office, who's done outstanding work, and we've worked together for a long, long time. So thank you, everyone. Lieutenant O'Hara.
Thank you, Chief. Hi, everybody. I'm Lieutenant Amy O'Hara, and I am the commander of the newly formed Division of Community Services. I want to thank the Chief for placing confidence in me in this new role. I'm really excited about it, and for having foresight and knowing that the Division of Community Services is equally as important as the Traffic Division, the Criminal Investigation Division, and the Patrol Division. So, you know, what is the mission of the Community Service Division? Well, it's our mission to enhance the relationships between the community and the police department by engaging in various community service initiatives. So some of the things we do is we organize programs to promote unity and spirit of cooperation between all segments of the community. We embody the philosophy of community policing, which is department-wide, and we do it by building trust and forming relationships with the community. And that is critically important for maintaining public safety and effective policing. So some of the things we do, we're going to improve on is we're launching the Citizens Police Academy starting in March. If anybody's interested in attending, it's on our Facebook page, and you can see Officer Salvati at the substation at 6 Pleasant Street. The Chief mentioned, under my command is the school resource officers. We intend on improving their role in the school, and that means launching a junior police academy and getting them more involved by teaching in the curriculum at the middle school level and at the high school. They'll also be involved with many summer programs throughout the city. We're going to be partnering up with Revere Rec in the school department to form better relationships and just have them be mentors and be resources for our young kids in the community. Something else that comes under my command is Officer Salvati, who is the Community Resource Officer, and we have Lieutenant Carl Borgioli, who's retired, who spent 35 years on the police department. He's an incredible resource for us, and we also use him as a liaison to our senior citizens, we hope to launch a series of segments that are going to help educate our senior citizens on safety issues that are directly related to them. But Officer Salvati has been involved with Crime Watch and educating this community for as long as I've known him, has to be 20 years. I consider him a crime prevention specialist. He educates our community from elementary students on safety, in the community at large on several different crime prevention tips. They are located at 6 Pleasant Street at our substation that is a hub of information for the entire community. They'll have information on any type of program that we have or new programs that we're going to launch. Something else that comes under my wing is social media networks. That's Facebook, Twitter, and the Nextdoor app. And for somebody that's from Generation X, I've learned to tweet and post on Facebook, and I know the community holds me responsible because last night I posted about our Citizens Police Academy. There was a grammatical error in the post, and I want to thank the community for pointing that out to me. And I changed it this morning. It was on there for 24 hours, but I spelt the word apply wrong. But I want to, that means that the community's paying attention. So I want to thank you for that. But social media, as far as law enforcement, we really have to embrace the technology. I mean, everybody's on social media, and it's an incredible way to reach out to our community and reach thousands of people. So Twitter and Facebook is an avenue that we use, and also the Nextdoor app. The Nextdoor app is, we consider it, it's like a 21st century crime watch. I mean, Jerry, Officer Salvati's entire career has been doing crime watch meetings. Nextdoor app is a social network that our community can use to get to know their neighbors and to also communicate with us because there's a crime and safety section on there. If you want information on how you can sign up, you can see Officer Salvati at the substation, or you can reach out to me at the police station. But what it is it's very easy. You go to nextdoor.com and sign up. You fill out the required fields, and basically it's a network just for Revere residents. It's not for anybody else, but just for Revere residents. Now, there's a lot to it, or you might need more information, but Officer Salvati or myself will help in any way I can. So right now, newly formed division, we're really excited about it, the Division of Community Services. We partner up with SUDI and a lot of other partners in this community, and we're very happy about it. If anybody has any questions, we'll take it, but reach out to us, anybody. Jerry, do you want to say anything?
Well, thank you, Lieutenant O'Hara. She's a great asset to our department. She has a wonderful wealth of knowledge. I love working with her. I said we can't thank the chief enough. It's been great having him here. Chief Guido loves the city. He supports everything we do. Everything we ask him, he's like, if that's going to help the residents of the city, go and do it. So thank you, Chief Guido, for your support for us, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for supporting our community policing. As I said, we run the community police, myself and Lieutenant Bajoli, the substation, and Lieutenant O'Hara oversees everything we do. We're trying to bring it to the next level. We've had numerous crime watch meetings just down here alone. Council Powers has been here for how many meetings we had here, Councilor? Just down here with Ellie Baker. We work hand in hand with Ellie, which I love working with Ellie. She's fantastic. We have a great network of people that we go together. We try to solve people's problems. This, our community policing is to try to help you, the residents of the city. We want to make it better for you. If we can help you, whether it's a small thing as a parking problem or a neighbor problem or anything, a barking dog, we go to these people. We get numerous complaints from the mayor's office all the time. Mr. Mayor can, right, he'll tell you he sends over a lot of things himself. And he comes over, walks over to the office and say, hey, listen, can you take care of this? And we do it. That's what community policing is, working together. We have our councils here, with Council Powers, Zambudo, Mrs. Ty from the school committee. She's on our Beachmont committee, Crime Watch. Yes, the president's over here. Yes, I'm sorry. So as you see right here alone, we have people that are involved with our community policing, and it works. We have meetings every couple months, different places. I think the next one to do, Ellie, is what, Ward 6 we're going to reach out to. But we do all 6 wards. And believe me, it works. You helping your neighbor and them helping you, it works. Just little things that we get out there. We try to make sure your house is safe. Like I said, it's just small things. Making sure your lights are on. Making sure your doors are locked. Making sure that, you know, when you go out, you tell someone, you know, especially if, like the elderly people. We talk down there, myself and Lieutenant Bajoli, we've been down and we talked to the elderly about, you know, making sure not to open their doors to strangers. Just so many things we go on and on through these meetings. We have many handouts. Like I said, at our office, we get a lot of handouts. Actually, we have some handouts here tonight, some new books. I can pass them out if you like them. But working together as a whole with our elected leaders, the mayor, the chief support, Lieutenant O'Hara, we can make a lot of things happen. And working with Ellie, which is phenomenal. I love working with Ellie. She's a wealth of knowledge. We do a lot of things with the parks, all those things. But in the springtime, I'll be here, I'll be visiting all the parks, doing the free bike registration, giving out free helmets to kids in need, that as long as they bring their bike, and we register for free, so if it ever gets lost or stolen, the chief's really on board with that. I'm going to be doing actually every single park that offers a free breakfast program, so I'll be hitting them every day this year, coming up, starts like in, I think in June or something. So we'll be starting out there, we'll be out there, so if you know kids in need, let us know. We'll have a whole schedule made up. Lieutenant O'Hara will put up on our Facebook. So we're here for you. We're here to help you, myself, Lieutenant O'Hara, the chief, obviously, Lieutenant Bajoli. So we're at 6 Pleasant Street. I have the number here, my email here. If you need us, please feel free to contact. Any issue might be, just anything we can do to help you, that's what we're here for. We're here to serve you. And I want to thank you.